Hello everybody and welcome back again. My name is Ennisake Steven and welcome to Katawa Shoujo again. Yeah. So this is I think like episode 12 or something now of this awesome game. So let's go. Let's jump in. So last episode you guys know we met this girl here. So let's see who she is. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose and jumps up. Oh man, are you alright? I'm sorry about that. Really? I wasn't looking where I was going, and you just came out of nowhere. Sorry. She really looked apologetic, in the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch. They say that there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't over-exaggerate yourself. Don't forget your medicine. And most of all, don't get hit in the chest. Ah! Balls. And I'm dying. Yay. I try to rub my solar plexus to cheese the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. Am I dying? Am I gonna die? It seems normal. Hey, should I get a nurse? The worried, high-pitched voice of a girl snaps me out of it. I stare at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realize that I probably looked worse off than I really was. Doubled over myself and looked all tense. Damn, I really worried about my heart. No need, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pull myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one last time and taking a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me. Big time, but it's nothing more than that. Are you sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. It's okay. I said I was fine, and nothing's broken. No harm done. That's good. Hisao, what happened? She's not quite up to speed for obvious reasons, but she sounded very worried, more than what the situation deserves, really. Someone just bumped into me. Nothing serious. Just winded. Sorry, it was my fault. I was just getting to get some stuff and I kind of in a hurry. Is that someone here? Emmy, isn't it? The little girl coughs quietly and shuffles her plastic or metallic feet, looking down at them before saying anything. Hi, Lily. Heck no. I guess the girls know each other. Please do try to be more careful. You might be steady enough to endure these sorts of accidents, but there are people who ain't. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute, I find myself smiling. I know that. I was just... I gotta go. Teacher, I'll have my head. I promised to help with printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, but I've got to change and everything. Before any of us could say a thing, Amy has already bolted away, leaving the hallway airy quiet. Does that kind of thing happen often around here? There are more rules in than usual for running in corridors, but that really stops Emmy, it seems. She shakes her head weakly and offers a slight push smile. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop her, I'm afraid. Shall we be off then? Okay. Lily heads off along the hallway, and Hisao hurries behind her. The route to the room the two use for tea is fairly simple to retrace, but still fresh in my mind from yesterday. Lily and Hash will quickly go about the business of making lunch. Before I can even open my small bag of food, Lily's bullying herself with her thermos and tea bags as Hishino is setting out both of their lunch boxes. So, is that what you meant by coming here almost every day? Yes. Oh, shoot. Yes, Harry. I actually have lunch here. It suits both of us, and so we ended up using this room regularly. After seeing Hakuno's reactions to me over the past couple of days, I can understand why that is a Bron. That and Lily being able to get some quiet away from her class as well. I take my seat last after Lily poured the tea for us and sits down. Yay, we can see me again. Hello, me. Hello. Now that I look at him, he kinda looks like me, I guess. Just with shorter hair. Yes, I do have quite long hair. Longer than his, I think. Yeah, longer than his. Not sure. Other than that, and also I don't have just a random streak of hair just going up. By the way, that's kinda like me, I guess. Just not with that condition that he has, unfortunately. In his case. The more time I spend with these two girls, the more I think they're a perfect foil to Misha and Xenotune. I do prefer these two over them two. Well, because the other two just seem a little bit annoying. Well, especially, what was it, Mishta? Or was it Shina? No, Xenotune's the, deaf one, isn't she? So, I prefer this one, Lily, a lot better to me. Perfect. I don't know. Even without her voice, Xenotune is direct and a brush, and Mishta seems to get along with everyone. On the other hand, Lily is a soft-spoken and relaxed, while Isha seems to be the shyest girl I ever met. So, how are you feeling, Yakumu, Hishno? You seem a bit fluttered before. Apart from getting lost every now and then, and again, and being tackled outside my classroom. Fine, I guess. You look pretty hurt before. Are you really okay? For a brief moment, I continued telling Hishino and Lily about my condition, but then I held it back. I can't tell why, but for some reason I felt uncomfortable talking about it to these two relative strangers, even if they had been pretty friendly. Yeah, it's nothing. I was just a bit startled. Judging from the two girls' expressions, I don't think they are buying it, but in what I assume in their own way respecting my privacy, they don't press the matter. I guess it's one of the unwritten rules around here. Don't ask, even if people's conditions are obvious, like Hikuno's, and still bound to be a story involved. Everybody has things they don't feel comfortable speaking about, and I think everyone here recognizes that. So, how long have you been in this school? You both seem to know your way around pretty well. Well, I've been here since the start of high school, but only moved into the dormitories a year ago. Hishino joined the school at the start of the high school as well, and moved to the dormitories when she did. If my memory serves me right. That's right, since high school. So you've known each other since then? Yes, since I moved, yes. Ishino lives next door to me. It's only natural, right? But right. Yeah, of course. Living next to someone probably reason enough to befriend them. Though, I'm guessing that Lily's blindness played a part in it as well. I can't imagine Hishino easily making friends with someone who has to deliberately avoid looking at their scars. With the immediate confession dried up, we start to eat our lunch. It isn't long before the bells are signing the end of the break. Like me, the girls pack up their lunches as efficiently as they can get them out. I guess I'd better be off. Are you going to be with Hishino, Hakuno? Hakuno looks up at me. For a second, I can see that she is considering skipping class, maybe just to avoid walking to the classroom with me. Yes, I don't know what to think. Hishino really is deliberate to the point of breaking if looked at in the wrong way. It makes me a bit nervous too, but I push the feeling aside, trying to be as natural as I can. Should we hurry then? Class has already started by the sound of it. Lily gives a nod of farewell as she bends down to take her cane. Hishino and I fling out before her. We quickly walk down the empty halls in our respective classes. As we reach the door to Lily's 3-2 classroom, she turns towards me. Hishino, thank you for sharing our lunch with us today. My pleasure, Lily. And with that, we part ways, Lily entering her classroom and leaving Hishino and I to make off to our own. She's still looking like she wants to run away. So, do you really want to go back to the class now? Yes. Okay then. I feel like I should say something more to her, but it's hard to come up with anything that would be appropriate and safe though enough. And Lily was right. The more time we spend out here, the more explaining we have to do. I open the rear door to the class and walk in. The teacher looks up at me and opens his mouth to say something. However, as Hishino follows me in the class and closes the door, he simply nods to us and continues his lecture. This is the third time that Hishino has had her truancy ignored. There's definitely something going on here. We make our way to our seats. I notice that Mishita and Shinon are both missing as well. I wonder if it's in some form of informal agreement with the staff, or if it's a perk afforded to the unique students in this school. Trying to make us as little disciplined as I can, I extract the relevant textbooks from my bag and start catching up. The class goes on quietly. The teacher seems like an okay person, despite the weird first impression I got, and the material is relatively interesting. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre, as if he expects that everyone is a natural genius. When the final bell sounds, I realize that there is still a lot of time left in the day, and I'm wondering what to do. It's odd, at the Oswald, I had 24 hours a day of free time, but here, filling the shorter hours feels difficult. Everybody else leaves, and I'm off alone with the teacher. Mishnu is examining the assessment sheets we were working on earlier, marking them with a red ball pen. Raising his eyes from his papers briefly, he noticed me and furrows his brow. What is it, Naki? I jump at him addressing me, but I guess it's natural to spark some conversation since there's no one else around. Nothing. Thinking about what I'll do after school. The teacher slowly puts the cap on the pen he's holding and arranges his papers into a stack, clacking it against the desk twice. He seems methodical for a brief moment, and I'm reminded of Shinatun, but the teacher is more unhurried and relaxed, much more routine. You have no plans? No, I can just joining a club, but I don't know what kind of club would interest me. Go observe a meeting of someone else's club. Might pique your interest. I guess. But I don't know how to continue from there. Mishito looks at me in a way that makes me quickly want to take the words back to avoid a conversation, but I can't, so I have to forge ahead. I don't know how to deal with people, I mean, the other students. I'm talking to people and everything. It's not that I'll be isolated or anything. I just don't know what to think about the disabilities. It's like it feels that I'm being impolite if I pay attention to them, and it's weird to ignore them. Damn it if I do, damn it if I don't. The teacher scratches his cheek and was looking very unresponsive. These things are only an issue if you make them want. You can talk normally with someone even if they are blind or something. Try to look behind the superficial, and there's not a single student here who isn't just a normal kid behind whatever they seem at first glance. He says the same thing as Yukino did. I know they're right, but it's hard. How do you not consider, for example, Shinatoon's deafness when the only way to communicate with her is to talk through Mishita? Or Hikino, it's not like you can ignore her face, but I'm interrupted by the door of the class suddenly slamming open. Ooh. And at that moment, where the doors are slammed open, you guys have to wait till next episode to find out what the heck is going on. Or, well, whoever opened the door, because I'm ending it here. Anyway, guys, I hope you've all enjoyed today's episode. It's quite interesting. Story's still going a bit slow and stuff, so I'm just going to quickly save. Just because I want to show you something quickly. So if I go, no, not there. If I go, let's go back to the main menu. Yes, I do. And go to extras. Gallery. Yeah, in the gallery we can see like new images. So this is one of the images we now have. That's when we bumped into, what's her name? I forgot already. There's that one. The one from the library, and she actually does some faces and looks scared as hell. That's actually quite funny. And then you got this one with Lily. Open eye. It's amazing shots. What else do we have? This one. We got a bottle of pills. And then a star. 19 further images not unlocked. Okay, so we got 19 images. I think that's what that meant to me. Now, this is what I want to show you guys. So, as you guys can see, we got all these. So, obviously, these two here are like, if you chose like a different story, I guess. But we've completed 6% now of the game, so we've still got ages to go. We've got all of these different parts to go, and I'm guessing as soon as we hit here, it'll be the end of Act 1, and we'll most likely, because this is meant to be a dating sim stuff, I'm guessing after that we have to pick out of these, you know, these girls here. So, you know, you got Emmy, the one who has no legs. Well, yeah, she's the one who uses stilts or whatever they're called, I can't remember. Hakano, she's the one with these scars on her face and one side of her body. Lily is the blind. And we also have someone named Rin. We've not met her yet. And Shinatoon. She's the deaf one. So yeah, she's deaf. But obviously they're the three, well, the girls we can pick out of. I don't know who to pick as right as this moment. There we go. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end today's episode here. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, everyone.